According to the chapter life process, we discussed something. We discussed about the process of life, etc. and etc. We discussed about the nutritions, types of nutritions like autotrophic and heterotrophic, in which I clearly described that autotrophic means if object or any living organism is helpful for developing food from themselves, that thing will be known as autotrophic. And if we will get food from outside for the nutrition, that will be classified into heterotrophic. So for an example, today I am going to explain you in very easier manner that photosynthesis, actually what is happening in the plant. What is happening? The plants are capable to produce food for themselves, and it is very common in class 5, 6 or 7 you studied like that the process of making food by the plants are known as photosynthesis. So in another word, we can easily say that photosynthesis process is an example under autotrophic nutrition. So now we will discuss, actually the today's session is lightly or majorly, in another word we can say that completely based upon the photosynthesis term, because in the class 10th examination commonly that question will ask by the questionnaire that define photosynthesis. So you have to know very well that if you will define photosynthesis in the theoretical manner, like if the plants take water and minerals from the earth, and with the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight by the leaves, if they will convert CO2 O2, that thing will be known as photosynthesis. Or in another word, sometimes I saw in the answer book of students that the students will simply define or describe photosynthesis as a conversion of CO2 into O2. मतलब हिंदी में बोले तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का पौधे की पत्तियों के द्वारा ऑक्सीजन में परिवर्तन को लोग फोटोसिंथेसिस के अधीन, प्रकाश संश्लेषण के अधीन रखते हैं. बट for examination point of view, I am clearly mentioning you that you are not supposed to write a definition based upon the theoretical manner, as well as you have to write the formula, like if the question will contain 3 marks, then you will get 2 marks on the behalf of that formula and 1 marks only for the description or of the theory derivation, that what do you mean by photosynthesis. So actually in bottom line fact, before starting or before writing theoretical manner of description of photosynthesis, always you have to memorize the formula. Like what is the concept? Conversion of CO2 into O2, conversion of CO2 into O2 with the help of water, under the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So here you can see easily, if I am focusing you, that 6 CO2 is carbon dioxide plus 12 H2O. Actually here 6 and 12 is nothing. Actually it is the magnitude or the numerical values are only using for the balancing of the formula, So here you can easily see that 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O. We will put an arrow mark, sunlight and chlorophyll. Always in the chemistry section also I told it to you that this arrow mark, if we write something above or below the arrow mark, it means we are trying to explain or we are trying to say that with the presence of कि उनकी उपस्थिति में वो रासायनिक समीकरण क्रियाशील है. So here you can easily see that 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O, arrow mark in the presence of sunlight, सूर्य की प्रकाश की किरणें चाहिए, सभी बच्चे जानते हैं. एंड क्लोरोफिल जो हरित लवक होता है वो चाहिए, दैट विल कन्वर्ट और दैट विल चेंज इनटू C6H12O6. C6H12O6. This one is known as energy packet. This one is known as energy packet. Actually, C6H12O6 is nothing. This one is the energy for the plants plus 6O2. Conversion of CO2 into O2. 6O2 plus 6H2O. So this one actually always if you have to write a definition of photosynthesis, so according to my point of view, first of all you have to write this formula. First of all you have to write this formula, and afterward only you will explain it into the theoretical manner that the plants takes carbon dioxide from the nature, and with the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, the CO2 will convert into O2. The carbon dioxide will convert into oxygen. This process is known as photosynthesis, and by the completion of this process, the plants is capable to generate or capable to get foods also as C6H12O6, as C6H12O6. And दिस वन इज द मोस्ट कंपल्सरी फॉर्मूला, इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूला. सो आप इसको याद रख लेना. उसके बाद आप 2 लाइन लिखो, 3 लाइन लिखो या 5 लाइन लिखो, आपको नंबर पूरे मिलेंगे. अगर आप 5 लाइन लिखते हो और 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O अंडर द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट एंड क्लोरोफिल C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus आप 6H2O नहीं लिखते हो, यू विल हार्डली गेट 1 मार्क्स. सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड बेटर दैट व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ फॉर्मूला इन साइंस. सो आपको इसको पकड़ के रखना है. So this one is known as whatever I am saying that photosynthesis. And after photosynthesis, जब photosynthesis के बारे में हम लोग पढ़े, it means what? Photosynthesis comes under autotrophic nutrition. Photosynthesis comes under autotrophic nutrition. अब सवाल आता है, now the next question, आप किसी चीज़ को if you have to understand better, then you have to understand the logic and concept. Like if you will take a plant. Like for an example, I am considering this bottle as a plant. This one is the root section area. ये जड़ है which is present or which is moving inside the earth. अब ये plants है, अब इसमें सारे branches and leaves वगैरह हैं. Now the question is, what is responsible for the movement of water and all from roots to leaf? And the second important question, what things or what will play the important role to for the movement, whatever the food will be produced in the leaves of the plant from the leaves to the remaining part of the body. जैसे just like that you have to memorize. हम लोग जानते हैं हमारे शरीर में क्या होते हैं, 2 तरह के नसें होते हैं. there are 2 types of veins, arteries and veins. तो like that in the plants also we are having 2 sections. One section by which the important thing, water and all, will move from roots to the remaining part of the body, and the second section by the help of which the produced food will move from leaves to the remaining part of the body. वो just like human being और जो living organism होता है, plants और एनिमल और ह्यूमन बींग, उसी तरह से प्लांट्स में भी वो 2 सेक्शन होते हैं, जिसमें 1 सेक्शन इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फ्रॉम बॉटम टू टॉप एंड द अनदर सेक्शन फ्रॉम टॉप टू बॉटम. सो हेयर द टर्म विच इज यूज्ड फॉर द मूवमेंट will be known as 2 types, xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Xylem is responsible for the movement of water and all from roots to the another part of the body. Xylem जो होता है वो जड़ से खनिज लवण, पोषक तत्व और जल का संवहन पौधे के अन्य भागों तक करता है. So that's why I am telling it to you that xylem is responsible for the movement of water and all from roots to the remaining part of the body, whereas the phloem is responsible for the produced food, the movement of the produced food from leaf to the another part of the body. That's why आप अगर इसको we will consider as xylem, इसको हम लोग कंसिडर करेंगे फ्लोएम से. जाइलम जो होता है जड़ से पौधे की पत्तियों तक, अर्थात तमाम प्रकार की शाखाओं, टहनियों इत्यादि से होता हुआ वो जो खनिज लवण और जल होता है उसको जाइलम जो है जड़ से पत्तियों तक पहुंचाने का काम करता है. जबकि फ्लोएम जो होता है वो जो भोजन का निर्माण पत्तियों में होता है उसको, उस पोषक तत्व को पौधे के अन्य भागों तक पहुंचाने का काम करता है फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ द प्लांट. सो हियर इन द प्लांट सेक्शन द थ्री इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स. फर्स्ट वन, व्हाट इज photosynthesis, how you can define photosynthesis. The second one, which parts of the plants plays important role for the movement of water, foods, etc. and etc. minerals. So for that we will divide it into two types. In one, which in first one, if the part will move from one part to another, from root to the remaining part of the body, that will be known as xylem, and for phloem, from leaf to the remaining part of the body. Now one tricky question, sometimes while explaining biology or while writing a notes on biology, actually this one is my assignment for you, that you will complete the task and send it on my WhatsApp number, that what is the basic difference between chlorophyll and chloroplast. What is the basic difference between chlorophyll and chloroplast? So the next point, that what is chloroplast? Chloroplast hota kya hai? What do you mean by chloroplast? How we can see the chloroplast? For that I am explaining you that if we will take a cross-sectional area of a leaf, and we will check it with the help of microscope or in the large manner by naked eye also, but by the microscope you can see it very clearly, and like it will be very visible for you, that if we will take the cross-sectional area of the leaf, then we will see some green spots on the leaf. That green spots is known as chloroplast. So, and this chloroplast is responsible for the process of photosynthesis, because you have to know this very better, that due to chloroplast or due to chlorophyll only, the plants are capable to generate or to make food for themselves. वो हरित लवक ही एक महत्वपूर्ण कारक होता है जिसके कारण से पौधे अपने लिए भोजन का निर्माण स्वयं कर लेते हैं. Because if you will remove the chloroplast segment, then what we will see, that because the chloroplast is not available in human being or animal, so we are not doing any work for creating food by our body only, and if that thing will be available in the plants, that why they are able to prepare food for themselves. So actually, in another word, if we have to write a one line punch line, so we can write that chloroplast is responsible for plant for making food for themselves. This one is the single point or single thing which is responsible for the making of food by the plant. So it one will be the chloroplast is very important for thing. Now we are moving toward to understand the food, making of food by themselves under autotrophic nutrition. अभी आपने ये भी समझा कि जाइलम से जल और खनिज लवण जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स हैं वो पौधे की पत्तियों तक पहुंचते हैं और वहाँ पर उनको तमाम चीज़ें मिलती हैं, जिसके बाद वो दे विल ग्रैब CO2 एंड दे विल स्टार्ट द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस. बाय दैट दे विल कन्वर्ट CO2 into O2. ठीक है, हमने समझ लिया कि क्लोरोफिल इज़ वेरी कंपलसरी. जाइलम नीचे से ऊपर भेजने का काम करता है. फ्लोएम जो है लीव्स से रूट्स तक जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स होते हैं उनको भेजने का काम करता है. नाउ द नेक्स्ट ट्रिकी टर्म इज लाइक how the preparation of food, how the making of food, or how the process of photosynthesis takes place on the surface of leaf. वो कैसे होता है। ये थोड़ा सा उबाऊ लेकिन बड़ा ही आसान, वेरी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड है कि हमने अभी तक अप टू राइट नाउ वी अंडरस्टैंड ऑल द थिंग्स लाइक द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ वाटर एंड ऑल एंड जाइलम फ्लोएम, technical term of photosynthesis, but now we will going toward to understand that how the photosynthesis takes place on the surface of leaf. Actually, if you will move toward your NCERT book or any another book, reference book, whatever you are viewing or by the help of which you are studying, you can easily understand that on the surface of the leaf there is a presence of one thing. That thing will be known as stomata. That thing will be known as stomata, and stomata is only responsible for the exchange of CO2 and O2. It means what? Stomata is responsible for taking CO2 and relieving O2. So here, in another word, we can say that all the gaseous exchange by the leaf takes place due to stomata, due to stomata pores. ये पौधे की पत्तियों पर एक छिद्र प्रकार की संरचना होती है। ये होता क्या है? ड्यूरिंग द फोटोसिंथेसिस, लाइक आई एम गोइंग टू सी यू बाय द NCERT बुक। आप इस चीज को देखें, जब फोटोसिंथेसिस का कार्य होता है तो ये जो पोर्स होते हैं ये वाटर के कारण फूल जाते हैं, वाटर के कारण फैल जाते हैं, और ये जो स्टोमाटा पोर्स होता है ये खुल जाता है एंड द गैसियस एक्सचेंज विल टेक प्लेस। और जब फोटोसिंथेसिस नहीं होता रहता है देन व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, ये पोर्स जो होते हैं वो सूख जाते हैं और बंद हो जाते हैं। इनके होने का ये लॉजिक रहने का कारण क्या है? चूंकि इफ द पोर्स विल बी नॉट क्लोज्ड देन व्हाट विल हैपन दैट द removal of water from the plant on the surface of leaf takes place, जिससे पौधे में पानी का क्षय होगा। So stomata pores are having very important role for the photosynthesis. वो एक तरह से अगर आप इनको सरल भाषा में समझें, ड्यूरिंग फोटोसिंथेसिस वो पोर्स जो होता है वो अपने आप को जगह बना देता है, वो फैल जाता है, और जैसे ही आपका फोटोसिंथेसिस वर्क खत्म होता है अगेन वो सिकुड़ के बंद हो जाता है। बंद होने के कारण क्या है? जो रिमूवल ऑफ वाटर होता है, जो वाटर उससे बाहर निकलता, वो वाटर निकलना बंद हो जाता है और पौधे में जल की अनावश्यक क्षति नहीं होती है। सो नाउ बाय द कंपैरिजन ऑफ ऑल दीज थिंग्स, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल न्यूट्रिशन बाय विच वी आर गेटिंग द नॉलेज ऑफ ऑटोट्रॉपिक एंड हेट्रोट्रॉपिक। हेट्रोट्रॉपिक हम लोग आगे पढ़ेंगे, इन विच वी विल स्टडी अबाउट ह्यूमन डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम एंड ऑल। ऑटोट्रॉपिक का एग्जांपल फोटोसिंथेसिस, एंड इन फोटोसिंथेसिस 6 CO2 प्लस 12 H2O अंडर द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट एंड क्लोरोफिल, C6H12O6 प्लस 6 O2 प्लस 6 H2O, एंड आफ्टरवर्ड यू विल राइट द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द फोटोसिंथेसिस। अब जब फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस के बारे में हम जान गए, नाउ वी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द जाइलम एंड फ्लोएम, दैट हाउ द मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर एंड न्यूट्रिएंट्स टेक्स प्लेस इन द प्लांट। सो फॉर दैट वी got a revision of xylem and phloem, and after the movement of all the nutrients and water, we studied about the stomata pores which is present on the surface of leaf and its function also. So up to now I am hoping that under the section of autotrophic we discussed about the complete segment of making food by trees, with the help of photosynthesis, in which we studied about the stomata, xylem, phloem, etc. and etc. So have a great day. We'll meet again.